This was me on my wedding day. I was happy. I was dancing, excited. I did not even understand what I signed up for. And if you told me a year ago that, oh, by this time next year, you would already be married, I'll be like, nah, that's not my focus. So by this time next year, you will be married and 3 months pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. But before you say amen, I want to help you to understand the dynamics of what you are signing up for. I'm not here to scare you. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is interesting, it's sweet when the companionship is there. Someone told me, Madam Tolu, I am craving marriage. I said, you can never crave marriage because you've not tasted it before. Okay, if you are craving marriage, what do you know that happens inside marriage? If I'm craving jollof rice, it's because I have an idea of what it tastes like. The title of today's message is Marriage is Companionship, but Responsibility. So you're not craving marriage, you desire companionship, which is valid. Do not get married at the expense of the companionship. That C in companionship stands for cohabitation. Can you see it? We're gonna be living together. You will wake up to one man for the rest of your life, so it better be worth it. Hello, marriage is companionship, but that companionship is responsibility. You are responsible for the mood, directly or indirectly, of this person. So your choice better be worth it. If you are strong enough to settle for less, trust me, you are strong enough to wait for God's best. The O is openness. We are transparent with each other. We communicate and we miscommunicate. We misunderstand. We get on our nerves and we apologize. M, there is maturity. Sometimes we ignore some things. Maturity is a test of your emotional intelligence. Marriage will expose how mature or how immature you are. So companionship should be the basis of your choice. You're not choosing from a place of loneliness, but from a place of desire for healthy companionship. So we've covered the M, maturity. P is purpose. Purpose is functionality. And you know I am big on this. For true companionship to exist in marriage, your purpose has to align. There is individual purpose. That's your own as a woman. Marriage is not your purpose. Marriage is not your identity. I usually say marriage is companionship for purpose. Because what are we going to be talking about if we are not both functioning in one capacity or the other? Last year, I had a burning desire. Not even last year. It was 2 years ago. If you have gotten my single ladies devotional, let me show it to you. You will know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Last year, I told my husband I have a burning desire to publish a devotional because I have spoken to hundreds of ladies. And one common question is, I want to develop my relationship with God. I want to see myself the way God sees me. What can I do? Now, in all honesty, this has nothing to do with my partner, the man I'm married to. But when I shared this seasonal purpose with him, that this is an assignment I want to tick off my box, it didn't discourage me. Because prior to getting married, the sense of purpose was there. You see why I always tell single ladies to be very intentional about purpose and living their lives and shining in their light is because it influences your choice. I'm not saying you cannot discover purpose in marriage, but the discovery before marriage influences your choice of a partner. So it wasn't sounding like Chinese to him, or was that? You know, some people will not discourage your vision, but they can never be a fertile ground for the vision to materialize. So with the absence of purpose, there's no companionship. I want you to understand the dynamics of a happy marriage. I always say happy marriages are very boring on the surface. Yes. And I always say if you are married to a challenge, you can't face challenges. Even in your place of work, you will always be. Write in the comment section, I will marry a true companion, not a challenge. The A, look at that, in companionship is adaptability. Even if you marry the nicest man, or the man marries the nicest woman, you would still need to adapt. You will need to adjust. I said if you don't like onions, God can give you a man that does not like onions. Like, God is in the details, right? But there will usually be adaptability, something that will help to bring out the best in you, not the worst in you. No, he cheats, he is an abusive person, and you open your eyes and marry him and you say you want to adapt. When you marry the wrong person, you have to become somebody else to keep the marriage. That's why I am very, very, very particular on the factors that influences our choices. You don't marry who you want, you marry who you are. So everything starts with you, okay? So you have to adapt. This adaptability that will bring out the fruit of the spirit in you. The N in companionship stands for nurture. Look at that. This is the, nobody talks about this nurturing. This is the day-to-day activity, the cooking, the mental exhaustion that comes with, the routines, the responsibilities, the laundry, the grocery shopping. I know it sounds like it's not a big deal. If you're single, won't you still do it? You will do it, but it's unpaid labor, and people often underestimate the importance of this nurturing, especially the woman's part, because we cannot monetize or quantify it financially. But if a woman dies, a man will now see what it takes to keep up or to manage a home. I remember one time I was very sick. When I recovered, my husband told me, oh my God, I was so lonely. I was like, but I'm always at home now. Do you understand? You don't know that your energy as a woman, your energy is nurturing. That's why I find it so sad when I see women trying to do too much, single ladies trying to overperform to gain a man. Just existing as a woman, I'm not saying you should be irresponsible, just existing and being useful, is a lot of nurturing energy. Let's not go too deep because we have other points to cover. The I in companionship is intimacy. Oh, this is the part I love. I've forgotten that my mom and people that know me in real life will be watching this video and be like, how did you give birth to us? Intimacy. I feel like this is the difference between every other relationship. You can have all this in every other relationship: cohabitation, you're living with your roommate, maturity, purpose, openness, adaptability. But intimacy, we have sex every day in marriage. Every single day. Some people are going to crop this part now. See, point of correction. I'm joking. It's necessarily not physical sex, right? Let me explain. Sex is beyond the physical exercise. It's connection. It is understanding. It is built on friendship. So I want you to know, as a lady, before you get married, if the friendship, the companionship is not there, you would hardly enjoy the intimacy. Because intimacy does not begin on the skin. It begins in the heart. It doesn't begin with a kiss. It begins with connection, familiarity. So be with a man that you find as a true companion, and he also finds you as a true companion. I was so happy on my wedding day, like not because of the wedding, but because I knew that I was with a true companion, and it must be mutual. Like, I'm with my guy, he's with his person. Do you understand? And that is how intimacy can feel like there is true companionship. Girl, it's beginning to get too deep. Order. The O in companionship stands for order. Imagine it like being inside a car and two people cannot handle the steering. There would be an accident. There is order in a marriage where there is companionship. Yeah. And who is that? Who is holding the steering? The man. In a kingdom marriage, because there are different kinds of marriages. So in a kingdom marriage, the man is the head. And I'm not scared to say it. I'm a woman. The man I'm married to is my head in terms of order in marriage. And you know what? I made a choice of my head. So get ready to be held accountable. I'll be to take responsibility for the choices you make, because you will sit with the consequences of your choices. You will choose your head. I always say women are decision makers. Different men will come to you. You make a choice on who to follow. And once you say, I do, you must do. So know what you are doing before you say I do. I promise you guys, I'm not trying to scare you. Marriage is beautiful when you work on yourself, when you get it right, because marrying the right person starts from you being right and building the marriage on the right foundation: friendship, purpose, value alignment. The problem is that we just want to, let me just marry, just give me anybody, time is running out. Don't do that. May you meet a true companion. N, look at that. The N in companionship is what? Negotiation. Negotiation. Look at that. We negotiate. Yes, you are holding the steering, but these choices you're about to make, this business you want to do, it doesn't make sense. I love this negotiation part because this is the everyday in marriage. Funny enough, I like the N. Look at it. Negotiation and nurturing. Then where is intimacy? I. And okay, we'll get there. The second I. Like those are the everyday marriage. If you just want to think of, okay, what's marriage? Think nurturing, think intimacy, like think negotiation. Alpha, now you need to come back quick so that I can go for my shift. So you guys be with somebody that you guys communicate, not the one that you are dating, lion of the tribe of Judah. You can't talk to him. We talk a lot in marriage, so talk well while you're dating so that you will not quarrel inside marriage. And you will quarrel. Do you get my point? But so the S, what's the S? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Yes, marriage is sacrifice. But what is sacrifice? Because a lot of ladies get it wrong. Sacrifice our life, identity, purpose, vision. Sacrifice is prioritizing what is important at the moment. You can have it all, but maybe not at the same time. That's sacrifice. So the H in companionship stands for humility. Look at that. Humility. Humility is like the opposite of pride. We can't always claim being right. If you want to preserve companionship in marriage, you have to be humble enough to understand that your partner's complaints, your partner's view of life, perspective are also valid, because no matter how aligned we are, we still have our differences. And sometimes during conflicts, during misunderstanding, that's when you have to think most of humility, because this is what determines the outcome of every situation. And I always say marriage is a bunch of situations. Pipe burst today. Oh, in the children's school they said this. Next, like problem by problem. I, intentionality. See, this is the second I was talking about, that when you think of marriage, just think of this N-I-N-I. Intentionality is knowing that you will not always be in the mood to be married. Sometimes you just want to run away. And it's not something crazy. Even if you marry the right person, the perfect person, it's normal. It can get overwhelming sometimes, especially the responsibilities that comes with marriage. Okay. But being intentional is knowing that your vows would not keep themselves. It is you that will keep those vows. The P in companionship is parenting. Parenting, the responsibility that you can never detach from. Once you start it, there is no finish line until you die. So don't just think it's just to have a baby, because we see children as babies. That's why we don't know the gravity of parenting. So someone that you don't have true companionship with, you can't do parenting with. I didn't say motherhood, though. Parenting, fatherhood and motherhood is parenting, not just motherhood. Or just go have a child, just go give birth to somebody. It's not like you just go and buy bread in the supermarket and you don't like the bread, you return it. It is a permanent responsibility. And people often, we gaslight ourselves as women. Oh, is the parenting or motherhood is a blessing. It is a blessing if you are a blessing first. Just in case you don't know, one of the biggest things that you can give your parents is giving them no reason to worry about you. Forget the money, the gifts. So think of the values, the principles, the morals that they put in you. Do you have it enough to put into someone else? Are you working on yourself right now? Are you preparing yourself for parenting? Let me conclude today's message by saying, if you remove companionship as your motivation for getting married, and maybe you replace it with loneliness, all these things you're saying will change. Because when you choose from a place of loneliness, you're not choosing a true companion. Do you know why? Because companionship must be chosen from a place of wholeness. Because you're already complete. You're not looking for completion. You're looking for companionship. Write it in the comment section. I would attract the right man. I will marry into true companionship. I will not marry a challenge so that I can face challenges, so that I can solve problems in this world. It's very important though, because you know what we always say? That we are called for more. I want this thing to get into your mind so much till it like becomes an identity. You are called for more as a woman. You're not just called to marry. So if you must get married, you must get it right so that marriage does not dim your light. You are the light of the world, a city on a hill. If you are the light, the man that is coming into your life is either coming with fuel. He must be a true companion. Write it in the comment section. I will marry into true companionship. Thank you so much for watching today's Sunday message. I look forward to Sundays. I'll see you in my next one, Sunday at 1 p.m. God bless you.